Well, Beloved Cinema in Brunswick has new owners with some big plans to bring in a little Hollywood to Maine.
Eveningstar Cinema opened in 1979 and provides a unique, intimate experience for moviegoers. Here to tell us more are the new owners, Hoessli and Lindie Kuzmich. Good morning to both of you. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Of course. So can we start by talking about just a little background about how you discovered the cinema and then came to own it?
We were living in Montreal for the last couple of years and for work, and we kind of wanted to come back to the States, and we were looking for a business opportunity, and we're filmmakers, been a producer and director and visual effects and all that kind of thing, and we saw the opportunity to purchase the cinema, and we came to Brunswick and fell in love with the town and Harpswell and Brunswick and in Maine, so we were like, let's move to Maine and buy a cinema and become cinema owners, basically.
Yeah. How important is it to have a cinema like this? I mean, we talked about during commercial break, they used to have one on Exchange Street in Portland, that closed down. It just seems like there's not a lot out there for people to be able to go see the movies that aren't really mainstream, right?
Exactly. I mean, we believe in the cinematic experience, theatrical experience of seeing movies in the cinema with people. And community, and we really wanted a community space where we could show new movies, classic movies, family movies, and special events. And we have a lot of special events planned around filmmaking and around other topics and that kind of thing. And we just really fell in love with the community and want to be part of the community and the downtown area of Brunswick.
Yeah, we felt that bringing more variety. It's a one-screen cinema, so having different showtimes with different types of movies for the community would broaden the experience too, and having more community events. Sean has just finished Paddington Bear, the movie, so we're going to be showing that and doing a special event, Paddington Bear in Peru, rather. Yeah,
Paddington Bear in Peru. We're opening that February 14th. When I was in Montreal, I was working for a big global visual effects company as a producer, and that was the last movie I worked on, so we're really excited to show that and do some special events for kids about visual effects and that kind of thing.
Incredible. What are your other kind of future plans for the cinema? You know, I've been there, but it was a few years ago, so it might look a little different this time around.
Indeed.
It does.
It was, the previous owner, Sean Boyle, who is amazing, really put state-of-the-art equipment and projection in it, so that's been upgraded completely, and the concessions has been upgraded completely, and we're going to do a little zhuzh with
little makeover
for more seating and when you first come in, so that there's a little more seating for patrons to sit and maybe have a cocktail or beer or wine and a little more socialization before the movie or after the movie. So we're excited about doing some renovations as well.
And we're bringing a stage for other types of events as well, particularly for talks and that kind of thing. So we have a lot of big plans. I mean, the big thing for us too is variety. I mean, again, we show new movies, we're going to show classic movies, foreign movies, family movies, and expand the number of hours and the days we're open, and just really bring back the cinematic experience.
Yeah, what a lot of people, of course, miss is not being able to go to the theater and watch documentaries, foreign films. Is that something else in your future?
Yeah, definitely. Like one of the, we're going to be showing some of the films for the Jewish Film Festival in March, and there's some documentaries with that. And again, we're going to be showing probably more like awards nominated films with the Oscars coming out. Usually we'll do a shorts package, some of the documentary stuff. Even in May, we probably will plan a big Cannes week where we show a bunch of classic movies that won at Cannes over the last like 30, 40 years, that kind of thing, to celebrate that. So we have a lot of like different types of events to get people out of the house and you know, get people eating in downtown Brunswick and all that kind of thing, dinner and a movie kind of thing.
That's right. And we're trying to, you know, we're going to follow the curve of, you know, the film festivals and things like that, and match kind of those thematics.
Yeah.
What has the reaction been from the community? It seems like people, you know, it's a beloved theater, a beloved cinema.
So
oh my gosh, welcoming.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, we're new to Maine, so we were in California for 25 years and then Montreal, and it's a very, very welcoming, spirited just a really special energy around here.
Here's the big thing, especially after COVID. How do we get people out of their living rooms with the remote in their hand, watching streaming services, to go outside, go out of their house,
Exactly.
and go watch a movie? I talk to a lot of people that say, well, I'd just rather stay at home and watch TV.
Yeah, great question. We're doing a lot of marketing.
Yep.
We're doing a lot of, like we said, some events. We're hoping that people will be excited about watching a movie and having some kind of structured talk afterwards, or meet and greet, or questions and answers with the stuff we've worked on. Or, you know, there's a lot of things that we're trying to implement that are a little different than just coming to see a show, which we want people to just come and see a show and relax too if they want. But the experience of being in a cinema with other people is something that there are people who have never experienced that because they are streamers and things like that. So that would be great to connect with. But to laugh and cry and hear the, you know, all of the emotions and the emoting that happens in that kind of cinema, that's what we want to connect with and have people experience.
And that shared experience. I mean, we had an amazing, something happened the other day, we're showing Flow right now, which is an amazing animated film, and we had a little girl that came in, must have been 4 years old. That was her first time she's ever been to a movie in the cinema before, and she just
really
loved
special.
the movie. It's a special movie, and she just loved it, and it was great. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that, and we want to add value to give a reason for people to come out and talk about movies and have events and do education stuff. You know, that's what we're all about.
Very memorable, for sure.
Yes,
totally.
yes, and continue the legacy. It's been there 45 years.
Yeah.
We're going to have a nice party in March.
Oh, that's great.
A big 45th anniversary celebrating the cinema for the many years it's been there and part of the community.
And many years to come, hopefully.
And many years to come, exactly. Thank you.
What's a web page so people can get what's the upcoming events?
Eveningstarcinema.com is the website. It's easy to sign up for the newsletter. We send out a newsletter every week. We have social media on Instagram and Facebook. But if you sign up for the newsletter, then you hear about all the events. You hear about tickets. You can buy tickets online. But the key is you'll hear about all the events ahead of time as far as buying tickets for the 45th anniversary in March, and as well as the special events for Paddington. But eveningstarcinema.com.
All right, we'll check it out. I can't wait to come back and see. Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
We're in Harpswell, and Harpswell's welcomed us as well. So
yeah,
it's been
we're really happy to be
part of the
New Mainers.
Welcome to Maine.
Thank you
so much.
Mid-Coast
Thank
Regional.
you.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
All